Okay, so another column that we need is the identifier column. This column actually is supposed to be the exact match column. The exact match column has to have the entire link. Okay, but we realize that when you open this link, it doesn't appear. And the reason is that the UG link actually begins with this before the numbers appear. So we have to copy this over here. Sorry. Then come here. What we do is we replace over here. You go to replace. Okay, so first of all, we have to find let me copy everything so that will be easy. Okay, so I'm copying this and then I'm replacing it with this one here, like that. Apply. Okay, so now links are coming. I'm unable to get both links. Or should I put them together? Okay, let me just type it here. So I want to replace the figures before the handle with HTTP UG space all up until where the handle is. So I'm typing them manually. Yeah. That's GH. So I'm replacing the figures here with this. So you click on OK, and then all the cells in this column have now been changed. So now if you open it, you'll be able to access the links. So this is supposed to be the exact match, but we need an identifier. The identifier is supposed to be the last three numbers. The last few numbers after the last forward slash. So, for example, this one, the first cell, for example, the identifier is supposed to be 7511. So to be able to do that, we have to create a new column. First of all, you go to edit column and then add column based on this column. Okay, so this column is supposed to be called the identifier. And then you click on OK. This column is supposed to be called the exact match. So I'm renaming it exact match. So over here, we do the replace thing again. Edit cell, replace. Oh, I had to copy the first few. So we are going to replace all of this with nothing. Okay, so you click on this and then you click on edit cell, replace. So you find and then you replace with nothing. So I'm not going to put anything here. And I click on OK. Then we have the identifiers here. So we wouldn't need language. So you can remove this column as well. Okay. Okay. So assuming we've reconciled all the columns, we go to our schema. And so as Zita taught us earlier, we try to create the journal first before we create the article. I don't know whether you got it.
Oh no, come again. Oh.
Okay, so while we are reconciling the columns, okay. The journals that will be reconciling may or may not have items on Wikidata.
Okay.
Now, if they don't have items on Wikidata, it will mean that we'll have to create new items for them.
Yes.
So it means we will have to define that in the schema.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you remember, but the last time we were doing it, we created the schema for the scholarly article first, before we created a schema for the journal.
Okay.
But then what happened was that we couldn't upload to Wikidata through quick statements, because according to quick statements, the structure was wrong. So this time we are going to define the journal schema first before we define the structure for the scholarly article that we want to upload on. Yeah. So that's why I was beginning with the journal. So the journal is the published in.
Published in.
Yeah. So let's put here journal, describe it, and then we add another item. We add statement instance of So the instance of will be academic journal. Then we add a new item. So this is where we start creating the article.
Okay.
So the scholarly article or the research work usually title. But then sorry, I have to okay, because I've been
Reconcile.
reconciled. Yeah, I can't put it here.
Yeah.
But then I actually wanted us to go through how the statement will look like, so that
Okay.
you wouldn't have issues when you are creating, like, which statements we need. I think I can add them here.
Mm.
Okay. So instance of so here the instance of, were you saying something?
Oh no.
Okay. The instance of will be the type, but then it depends on how you want to name it, just to help your work. So you can actually rename the columns just to help you with the work. And we add the we can add the author.
So I've seen that the
author here
authors, you
author.
numbered it to 16.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It's like when you split into multiple columns, you realize that there are some articles that have as many as 16 authors.
Oh
So that's
wow.
why they
Okay.
have some.
Okay.
So
So that
the
means
author is author string.
okay. So that means when working on the schema, you need to drag all the 16 columns in that outer name string. Or that's not it.
No, we'll do it like when you're creating an article on Wikidata, an item on Wikidata, like when you're adding multiple values. So you use the add value to
Oh,
add
okay,
the
use
next.
add value, then I add the next one, then
Yeah,
I add up to I guess 16.
yeah.
Okay, I
Until you
get
get
it.
to 6. Yeah. So I'll just demonstrate the first two for you. And I'll go
Yeah,
to main
add
subject too
value.
has a similar issue too. There are multiple subjects, so add value.
Add value.
Yeah. Okay, because I've been reconciled, it's not coming. Then the next one will be volume. So the volume, we must name the volume. And then the issue. So you don't necessarily have to do it how I'm doing it. You can, structure it anyhow, but then make sure
I get
you
everything
have
in
all
there.
the statements. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll do it one after the other so as to not miss anything.
Just, we are having issues with pages earlier. I don't know whether we'd still. So because we're having issues with pages, we decided to read it off. It depends on you if you are working on on a batch and maybe the pages is not giving you issues, you can still add it. But
Okay.
at the moment, guessing, I'm guessing it might not work, but then you can still try it. The next statement to be published in. So this is where you drag the published in column, which is the article. Yeah. And then there is exact match. Okay, we can also add a publication date. Publication date for the article. So that would be date issued over here. That statement, exact match. And then identifier. So this is also tricky. So the identifier is not identifier. Apparently the identifier is University of Ghana something. When you type University of Ghana, it will actually
appear.
Yeah, it will appear.
The UG
University of
space.
Ghana. Yeah,
Digital collections. Okay.
So here to just drag the identifier over here. Okay, I think we have exhausted. Yeah, we have exhausted.
So in all, how many like statements will you get? So that after that I'll count and see if I have the same number.
You have to count them. But let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 9 statements. But if you add the pages, then we have 10.
10. Okay. So 10 or 9 statements should be the last thing I have.
Yeah. But if you don't want to be confused, I think I should send you the link.
Okay, yeah, that would be good.
So Zita sent me a link for one of the uploads that she had already made. Let me find it here. So this is a list put for uploads that she has already made.
Okay.
So you can start counting from here. Yeah, I think here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This and this are the same. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9.
9.
This is the exact match. So yeah, 9 exact match. She didn't ask us to add the
pages.
Yeah, and the full work too. You are not supposed to add full work.
Okay.
So with the exact match, if you have 9, but then if you add the pages,
you have 10.
So let me just copy this link and then
send it to me.
Post in the chat.
Okay. In the chat, I also have to copy it.
I think it will be easier for you, or you want it on WhatsApp.
Yeah. I'll copy it and paste it
Yeah. So if you want to look at the structure too, you can just open one of the items and then you scroll through. But just note that it won't be the same, but it will be similar. For example, she has the item here called statement. Sorry, statement here called title, but we didn't need that one.
Okay.
And then this one too, we didn't need it.
You wouldn't need it. The dissertation submitted to, and then the full work
Yeah, we didn't need
available.
that one too. So this is how the identifiers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is what I wanted you to know, like while you're working on the uploads. There are quite a number of them. I think everybody had a little over 2,000 or
Everybody's like
probably
2,000 batches.
yeah, over 2,000.
Over 2,000. Okay.
Over 2,000 rules. And because it's plenty, I don't know how you can go. Me, I wanted to go 100.
You are doing it in
but
hundreds.
feels like I don't know. Maybe I'll try 200. There'll still be a lot.
I'll first try 300 and see if it doesn't work, then I'll know what to do.
Okay. So
Plus,
yeah,
I think I have
yeah.
all the time to do this work, so it won't be any.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done with my service, so I'm home. People
Oh,
should give me a full-time job.
it's good for you. Okay. So I don't know if you have any questions. I'm not sure Zita will be able to join again because of
Yeah. I don't think she'll be able to join again.
Okay. I don't know if you have any questions before we close the
For
meeting.
now, I don't have any questions. But if I encounter any trouble, I know I can hit you up anytime anyway.
Sure. I'll try as much as possible to try and help anytime you.
All right, sure. Thank you.
Okay.
So I'll start working on mine.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, bye.